From May 2026, Section 21 is gone for good. That means if you want your property back, you'll need a reason and you'll need to prove it. But what if you want to sell? What if you need to move back in? Or what if the property needs major refurbishments? In this video, I'm breaking down exactly how Section 8 will work after May 26, which grounds landlords can use and what you need to know to avoid costly mistakes. If you like this type of content, do me a favour, hit that subscribe button. Now let's get into it. Once Section 21 is abolished, Section 8 becomes the main legal route for regaining possession of a rental property in England. There's a lot of confusion online right now, with people saying landlords will be trapped forever or that eviction will be impossible. That's not quite true, but it will be more structured, more evidence-based and more time-consuming. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how Section 8 works after May 2026, the specific grounds you can use to sell your property, the rules around moving in yourself or a family member, how major refurbishment and redevelopment will work, and the risks landlords need to be aware of under the new system. This is not theory, this is how landlords will actually regain possession in the real world. Section 8 after 2026, the new reality. From the 1st of May 2026, all private rented tenancies will move to assured periodic tenancies. That means there's no fixed end date, and you can't just wait for a contract to expire. If you want your property back, you must rely on a Section 8 possession ground. Section 8 has always existed, but historically, it was used mainly for rent arrears or serious tenant misconduct. After 2026, it becomes the default route for all landlord-led possession claims. Crucially, Section 8 is not a single reason. It's a collection of specific legal grounds, each with its own rules, notice periods and evidence requirements. Some grounds are mandatory, meaning the court must grant possession if proven. Others are discretionary, meaning the judge has flexibility. Understanding which grounds apply and how to use it properly will be crucial. Ground: selling the property. One of the biggest questions landlords ask is, can I still evict a tenant if I want to sell? The answer is yes, but only if you follow the correct Section 8 ground. After 2026, landlords will be able to rely on a dedicated selling ground under Section 8. This allows you to regain possession if you genuinely intend to sell the property. However, this is not a casual decision. You need to demonstrate genuine intent to sell, not simply remove a tenant and re-let later. This means you'll need evidence. That can include correspondence with estate agents, property valuations, or marketing plans. If the court believes you are abusing the ground, the claim could be rejected. There will also be safeguards to prevent misuse. For example, once possession is granted on the basis of sale, there may be restrictions on reletting the property for a period of time. This ground works, but it removes flexibility. Once you commit to selling, you need to follow through. Ground: moving in yourself or family. Another key Section 8 ground allows landlords to regain possession if they intend to move into the property themselves or house a close family member. This includes spouses, partners, children, parents, and in some cases dependent relatives. Again, this must be genuine. Courts will expect a clear explanation of why the property is needed and who will occupy it. You cannot simply claim intention, remove the tenant, and then re-let the property at a higher rent. Landlords should expect scrutiny. Judges may consider your current living situation, ownership of other properties, and whether the claim appears reasonable. That doesn't mean landlords can't use the ground. They absolutely can, but it must be part of a real plan, not a tactic. Ground: major refurbishments or redevelopment. This is one of the most misunderstood grounds under Section 8. After 2026, landlords can regain possession if they need to carry out substantial refurbishments or redevelopment that cannot reasonably be done while the tenant remains in occupation. This does not cover cosmetic upgrades. Painting, new carpets or a kitchen refresh will not be enough. We're talking about major works, structural changes, extensive rewiring, significant layout alterations, or redevelopment that makes the property uninhabitable during the work. Evidence is essential. This can include builder quotes, architectural plans, planning permission where required, and timelines. If the court believes the work could reasonably be done with the tenant in situ, possession may be refused. This ground is powerful, but only when used correctly. Mandatory versus discretionary grounds. Not all Section 8 grounds are equal. Mandatory grounds mean that if you meet the legal test, the court must grant possession. Discretionary grounds give the judge flexibility to consider the tenant's circumstances. Selling, Moving in and major refurbishments are expected to be mandatory grounds under the post-2026 system, provided the criteria are met. This is an important protection for landlords. It means the court is not deciding whether it feels fair, but whether the legal test has been satisfied. Timescales and realistic expectations. Here's where landlords need to be realistic. Section 8 is slower than Section 21. Even with mandatory grounds, notice periods apply. If the claim is contested, court delays are possible. In practice, landlords should expect possession to take several months from notice to eviction, especially in busy courts. This is why planning matters. If you know you want to sell, move in or refurbish within the next year or two, waiting until the last minute could be costly. Strategy: how landlords should prepare now. The smartest landlords are already adjusting how they operate. This means keeping immaculate records, documenting decisions, maintaining professional communications with tenants, and planning exit strategies well in advance. It also means understanding that the rental business is becoming more regulated, more evidence driven, and less forgiving of mistakes. Section 8 is not the enemy, but it requires preparation. Key takeaways. After May 26, Section 8 will be the main route for regaining possession. Landlords can still evict tenants if they want to sell, move in, or carry out major refurbishments, but only if they meet the legal requirements and provide evidence. The days of flexibility and informal exits are over. Planning, documentation, and compliance are now essential. Are you planning to sell, move back into your property, or renovate in 2026? Drop your situation in the comments. Chances are other landlords are facing the same decision. If you found this video useful, hit that like and subscribe button. I'll catch you on the next one.